Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back again. We're here taking a look at the Star Ladder I-League Invitational Season 3. It's going to be game number 1. Vega Squadron facing off against Spartak Esports. I'm Lyrical. I'm joined as well by Aosin. And we're getting ready for a wonderful game. I speak for the trees. He's back again.
I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing a lot of Nature's Prophet throughout this. Well, actually, we're going to be seeing a lot of Nature's Prophet until a patch hits.
10 seconds remaining.
Yeah, let's be real. It's going to keep on coming. Talk to me about this hero. Why is it that everybody loves him, that everybody loves to hate him? Why is he all over the place right now? What's he do?
I mean, he's great in lane, right? Even if the lane isn't the best for you, you're going to be able to farm up the jungle simply because of the treants. You have a global presence. That is the most important thing to note, is that he can be anywhere at mostly any time, and his ultimate keeps lanes out as well, keeps everything shoved in. You can micro your treants to get your team information. He's a great right clicker. Sprout gives vision as well as somewhat disables melee carries. Furion has always been a extremely powerful hero, as well as a very annoying one.
Wow. And now they sort of answer Vega Squadron with the other classic combo, the Spirit Breaker Ancient Apparition, gank all over the damn map. And then Spartak are going to take the rarely seen Slardar. It's been a while since Slardar Lifestealer Silencer was a thing. Do you think we might end up seeing some Silencer action to combo together with this? Or maybe just another Lifestealer possible even?
Radiant team ban.
I think we've seen this hero picked up, but it wasn't really paired up with anything, right? They just liked having it. Where did we... I think it was one of these teams picked it. I don't remember what they ran with it, though.
Let me double check real quick and see if I can figure it out.
10 seconds.
I definitely saw this opening from one of the teams.
I'm sure it was them then. Like, who the hell else would do this? This looks... I mean, it looks strong if Slardar can get to a decent time Blink Dagger, but you kind of also reveal now what both of these roles are. Like, that's one of the strengths of Slardar, I feel like, sometimes, is that you can sort of run them in the 4 or the 3, but maybe it's okay because Nature's Prophet's just so strong anyways. I don't know.
Ban.
Oh, Ursa ban. I think it was Ursa Slardar, right?
I'm looking right now. Just getting the thing done, and they had Ursa
in any
case. Plays, yeah.
Okay. I mean, in any case, the Earthshaker is banned out, so this is kind of the alternative, I suppose.
Mm-hmm. They ended up losing that game.
5 seconds remaining.
Okay. I mean, it's strong still. It's just not quite the same as an Earthshaker, and you're much less useful without your Blink Dagger.
All right, here's what it was. It was also Shadow Shaman, an Ursa, and a Lina, and they were playing against Empire.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that they had the TA banned out because they were afraid of like this mass minus armor strat.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And so that's something that they could still go back for here if they wanted to. Other heroes that could work with the mass minus armor, we haven't seen them that much, but Dazzle, it's kind of awkward against the AA, I guess.
Remaining.
Yeah, definitely. Not the biggest fan. It feels kind of weak. I think you just want to pair something up with the Slardar, give him some follow-up if he does manage to finish the Blink Dagger. We'll have to see what they end up going for. There's also a potential for Shadow Fiend, someone we haven't seen in quite some time.
Oh, hey. That'd be kind of cool. I wouldn't mind seeing that. SF.
I mean, it's cool, but there's a Spirit Breaker on their team, so it makes it really hard to play a Shadow Fiend.
Yeah, if they were to do it, they would probably have to run something like a Dazzle to help defend him. I always felt like when Shadow Fiend was in his heyday, it was built around like a defensive support there to keep him alive. But that was back when they were picking up mechs on Shadow Fiend. That's been a little while.
This is a very early Phantom Lancer pickup. It's quite interesting, but probably taking advantage of the fact that Sven is already banned out by Spartak. Trying to think of other Phantom Lancer counters. Sven is definitely the best one. It makes playing against a Phantom Lancer that much easier, but that out of the picture.
when Spartak ran this before, they ran a lot of like very heavy single target focused heroes, and like amp damage, you know, that's very single target focused. You want to blow up one person, and that's not always like the easiest thing to do against PL. Although if you can identify them, then you know, in that way, amp damage ends up being a little bit better. But they're gonna take the Disruptor now.
Yeah, definitely. It's like very difficult to pin down a Phantom Lancer with the Slardar. You know, you can always doppelganger out of the Crush to dodge it, as well as dispel the Corrosive Haze. So one of the better carries against the Slardar, I'd say. Also works well against the Nature's Prophet. You don't have to worry as much against the Sprout.
I actually really like this draft from Vega Squadron. They like recognize, okay, they're probably they're running Disruptor. It might not be the strongest lane in the world. Let's go Spiritbreaker, Darkseer, and just cause problems. Like normally you don't pick Darkseer into Disruptor because it's like you can get killed, but once he ends up throwing out like a glimpse, he doesn't really provide that much damage to the lane either. So this could be really good.
Yeah, definitely. The tried and true Spiritbreaker Darkseer combo.
Whoa! I don't know if I like that.
I think they picked it because they need someone who can make use of the amplified damage on Slardar. I mean, if Terrorblade gets to hit anyone with Corrosive Haze, they're gonna die very rapidly, and I think Terrorblade does okay against the Darkseer as well as the Spiritbreaker. You know, Metamorphosis is something you can rely on to keep yourself safe and also maybe turn things around or zone the Darkseer out. So
yeah,
I can kind of see it working.
I guess the thing I'm thinking is that probably Lina or Tinker will be left in the pool. Do you think that Spartak like bans one of those and then Deny picks the other? Because those are usually the heroes that deal with Terrorblade really well, right?
They're okay. Normally you want something with like more. Lina definitely has the burst damage, but I think you can kind of. Oh, they ban it out themselves, so not gonna have to worry about that one.
That's interesting, because, well, like, does Tinker fit within their draft? What else is there? Timbersaw could be okay. Zeus. What else is really good against Terrorblade? Sniper.
I don't know if Sniper's the best. It's a tough call. I think Vega needs some more damage. The Darkseer follow-up is kind of lackluster right now, so probably going to pick up a mid-hero that provides that kind of AoE damage off of a vacuum. Maybe a stun as well. Might be nice.
I guess they could switch it up and do a safe lane PL too, and go like Sven's already been banned, but something like that, you know, an AoE safe laner. I don't know what it would be though.
That's kind of the nice thing about the PL. It can go either mid or safe lane, so we'll just have to see what they decide to do.
10 seconds remaining.
All right. Last pick now for Spartak to see what they want to run. Tinker was always that classic answer also to Terrorblade. I always feel a little worried leaving that in the pool, but they have some answers for Tinker as well. Ways to find him in the trees and punish him as well.
I hope Spartak takes Storm.
Team pick Queen.
No, they went Queen of Pain.
You don't like that?
I think it's all right. It's just like the thing is, Queen of Pain and Storm Spirit do kind of have issues against the Spirit Breaker, but apart from the Spirit Breaker, that's it, right? So you build Lincolns, and then after that, you don't really feel too threatened on the map. You can farm kind of freely, do whatever you want in team fights for the most part.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
But Queen of Pain, I think it's all right. I would have definitely preferred seeing a Storm though.
Well, maybe Vega were going to be the ones to take it. Sometimes can be an interesting answer. I still feel like this might be a mid PL, but we'll have to wait and see. Last pick.
Yeah.
Legion Commander.
That's another great answer.
Mid Legion Commander.
That's pretty cool. That was the other really constant good answer for dealing with it. So he can purge off the dagger, right?
Yeah, but normally that matchup is like, it's kind of weird because if you get daggered and you purge it off, you will definitely lose that trade because the cost for you as an LC to purge it off is way higher than what it costs for a Queen of Pain just to dagger you. So,
okay. Well, it could be tough. I guess always had maybe just come to lane with a lot of regen as well as one of the answers. And he's going to have Slayer probably running into his lane as well. But we'll have to wait and see. Game number 1 about to be underway. The real you playing the Phantom Lancer. It's his birthday today, everybody. So if you want to give him a quick little shout out on Twitter or wherever else, let him know you appreciate his PL play.
I've never seen this before on the Slardar. The Blink bracelet.
Oh.
Blink dagger bracelet.
Look at that. That is a god-awful set. That looks disgusting. Should be ashamed of himself, honestly. Chuvash could be better than that. We're gonna highlight it in just a second, just how bad that set is.
I need to see. There's no way this is a set. This is like a mix and match of things.
Yeah. Let's see. Where is he at? Oh, he's got smoked up. We'll have to take a look at it later.
For battle.
It's a set.
It's a set. Sorry, whoever was the creator of the Sunken Gowler, but
I think it looks better when it's actually loaded in, but
yeah.
It looks kind of strange in the loading screen.
You're so kind.
I mean,
It looks good right now because I can't see it. That's what's going on.
What a flamer, dude.
I don't know. Maybe I am. I'll be a little bit kinder. I'm sorry, whoever that was. Let's take a look at it. Yeah, it does look a little better when it's in there. All right. Yeah, he's got like big old shoulders. He's hunkering down. Crush some people. Oh, do you hear the sound? Do you hear that?
No. I see him slithering around. That's it.
Ew, it's got like a weird
30
sound.
seconds to battle.
Oh, it's gross sounding.
What, the slimy slithering sound?
All right, we got to
Dude,
get out of here.
He has that without the set.
How have I never noticed that before? That is disgusting. Somebody at Valve is just like, I want to know the story of how they recorded that noise. All right, we're going to move on now. A couple of wards placed down. Yoku moving in.
The battle begins.
He's going to create some more treants and just be a little bit of a pest. So where do you think we need to be watching in this game for the early kill potentials, or is it just wherever the Spirit Breaker is, watch that lane?
That's a good start.
Yeah.
But he's just taunting away, kind of just moving around the map.
Yeah.
Walking back and forth the jungle. Not too sure where he wants to go just yet. He's going to go charge mid lane, seeing how it's 2-on-1 right now.
I'll punch him a little bit. Ooh.
Nice stun.
Well done. Slayer having to trade hits with no fear. That is a lot of damage. He will have another charge in a second, but it's going to take a while. Bottom lane, PL, AA versus Yoku. The Nature's Prophet is going to get punched every now and then by Real You, and with a charge coming in from Spirit Breaker, there's a chance they can make something happen here. They're going to end up getting that cold feet onto him. Another slow to follow as well. They do end up getting the proc somehow, some way. And he is going to die. First blood, going to Aloha Dance. The birthday boy.
I'm surprised they managed to do so much damage without the Spirit Lance from PL. Yeah. Very nicely done. Even better that it's on your carry.
Oh, geez, a little bit upset about the situation. Wants to be able to break that clarity of Slardar, but just outside of range of it for now.
He keeps getting baited.
Yeah. Let's see. Afterlife, level 2. He should have a decent time here. Normally people talk about Disruptor being a good answer for Darkseer. Do you feel like he has the potential to get shut down at all, or do you think Afterlife's going to be fine in this lane?
I think Afterlife should be fine in this lane. He'll be able to get quite a bit. It's like you said, the supports look very weak, and it's pretty much just a Terrorblade on his own for the most part. Disruptor, after the glimpse, doesn't really offer too much in terms of damage, so as long as Afterlife doesn't make him or let himself drop down too low, should be fine.
We also saw G able to walk over there and get a bounty or a double damage rune. I was kind of expecting that with a Quap and a Slardar in lane, they'd been able to stop her from getting that, but no such luck. G is instead just going to be able to dominate the CS throughout the duration of this, most likely. So, unless that happens. Okay. Meanwhile, bottom lane, the real you finds the kill on Yoku yet again. No points in Doppelganger here.
The combination of slows and the charge just makes it so difficult for Yoku to survive in this lane. It's just way too many disables.
Well, mid lane again. They're just going to try and mess around a little bit with the Legion Commander here. Quap is a little bit under-leveled right now. But, like we've seen, purging off that dagger. Now out of mana. And it's going to be Nature's Prophet rushing to the jungle.
But you can see how much it costs at LC. It's the same mana cost, but LC has probably like a 40%-ish lower mana pool.
Yeah.
So Queen of Pain does have more to come.
Again, having to deal with Chubash running at him in the mid lane. CS across the board is into the favor a little bit of the Dire right now, and they're going to come and try and mess with Yoku a little bit further. Silent is here as well. They're going to be able to find the catch. The charge connects. The right clicks are there, but it's not quite going to proc, and they won't get the bash either. But are going to disrupt Yoku from jungling, and maybe even going to be able to steal away his rune. Okay, Misha looking for that catch. They're not going to be able to get him, but they will pull back in Silent. And he is going to most likely end up being brought down. With the taunt coming in from Yoku as well. Feeling good about his situation. Although, top lane Arc. He was taking a beating there.
Oh, here comes the charge as well. Does he have any more regen? He only has a Tango.
Oh no, he just salved. He just salved as well and ended up getting broken.
By what?
I think that there was an Iron Shell on him.
Oh, he's going to get dove here. This is going to hurt.
Yeah, there's the Iron Shell on top of him.
Dead.
Arc going to... Oh! The Tango! The Tango! There's no Tango! Run away, Arc! He's trying to get out of there!
Oh my goodness!
Darkseer! He's going after him.
Yoku.
Charging away. The right click's coming through, but they're not going to kill him off. All right.
So at the end of the day, everyone makes it out. What an interesting exchange. That was such great plays from Yoku, though.
Yeah.
Saving his Terror Blade with that Sprout.
He does have a TP. He can get back down to bottom, too, if he wants to.
Almost looked like certain death for that Terror Blade right there.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
G is still owning right now in the CS department, 33-9 versus the 28-6, and doesn't look like that's going to change all that much. Meanwhile, bottom lane, Aloha Dance was able to get a little bit of damage into the tower while Yoku went up top.
Alright, Terror Blade getting out some more regen. Gonna be fine again. But Afterlife, he's getting a lot in his offlane. He's level 5, out-leveling the enemy carry. Well, Spirit Breaker is on his way back up.
They want to party. They're charging a Catapult, which I don't think is going to end up dying, so they won't be able to transfer that chart onto anybody else. He is going to cancel it there, and of course, because of this ward, they saw him coming in the entire time anyways, so now they know everybody's in the area, and they'll probably be playing it very close to the chest here, as Slardar is going to wrap around, seal away a bounty rune, and head back mid.
Tower is under attack.
Warriors of the wood.
Well, Phantom Lancer are going to go for the Soul Ring build. Going to spam out anyone who shows up. Oh, we have a charge. This might be another death for Yoku. I don't know if they're going to commit. They are going to commit to it.
Yeah, they got Iron Shell on him. They got everything. He is super dead. And these Treants were going to be the small little bit of thing to keep them from pressuring too heavy, but well, Courier ends up going down. Meanwhile, top lane, Afterlife in trouble. Going to have to retreat to the south, but with Arc on top of him, this should be the death of the Darkseer. So offlaners trading lives right there, while Aloha Dance almost able to take down the tower. They're going to TP in with the Slardar and the Nature's Prophet. And that is probably going to stop the push in its tracks unless they decide to go a bit further with this one. They're diving the tower, and nice charge to end up interrupting it, but it is still going to be Chubat eventually going down. Slayer dies to the tower. Trade your aggro over. The tower ends up going down to the Catapult. The TP in from the Queen of Pain. Wants to chase this, wants to find it. Sonic Wave on the mark. And gets the kill.
Death travels.
Nice rotation there. the Queen of Pain. And like you said, great stun from Chuvash. I think it's probably would have been the same outcome, maybe.
Yeah.
But still a nice stun. Actually, I think Spirit Breaker actually would have had a chance to get away if he didn't hit that stun. So
yeah,
I would say it's a very important one.
Oh, and it's also the tier 1 tower taken. While top lane, it's also taking a decent chunk of damage. Arc isn't really able to CS that well against the Darkseer.
Yeah, unless you have Metamorphosis, it is pretty difficult to fight against that. And he's going to get charged again, and since people died bottom lane, supports are making their way up. He's going to smoke up as well.
Oh, really good play. They don't get spotted by this ward. They're not expecting this at all. And he feels like he's much safer than he actually is. Although they're not going to dive it yet. They're going to wait for the creeps to get there. Disruptor in the area. The Slardar is wrapping around as well. He's invis, but they see him now by virtue of that sentry ward, and Charge going to come out. They connect onto that Slardar. Chun is there, but Chuvash is gone. Queen of Pain? No Sonic Wave. They got it back.
They still have a Shrine to work with as well, so nicely done there. It was unfortunate that they weren't able to find the Terrorblade, but thanks to their Sentry Ward, they just pretty much get a free kill delivered to them.
Wouldn't mind seeing Afterlife go down bottom and try and take out this stack while maybe switching up the rest of the heroes up top to try and take that tower. They've got it's pretty decent size. I don't think PL can get it on his own because of those tomatoes.
I think they want to give it to G, if anything.
Okay. Yeah, he's going for that armlet build. Slayer in the meantime, just taunting around. Level 5 on the Disruptor. Doesn't quite have Static Storm yet, and back Slayer. Nowhere left to go. Silent is in trouble now also. And with the Nature's Prophet coming in, this should definitely be the death of him. Afterlife, not sure what he's trying to do here either. They end up baiting him with the Sprout. Run away, chase continues. No more glimpse. The Darkseer gets away.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures are
fortified. With that, going to be transitioning into a tier 1 push, but well, Vega, they're ready. They want to defend this. Oh, they're going to surge in G. Is he going to find anyone?
He's looking for it. He wants to open him, and there's a glimpse away, so they won't quite be able to catch. He is still up here at least. But Disruptor
worthy tribute.
Making good use of that spell to keep alive his core.
I think in that case, I would have, if I was G, I would have preferred being glimpsed all the way back to my lane.
Yeah. All right, Spirit Breaker charging through just to make sure that it doesn't end up getting taken down after stealing the bounty rune. Darkseer is going to keep the push going.
Looks like Phantom Lancer did just clear it out himself. He just stood here and spammed Lance over and over again. Managed to kill it.
All right. Guess that works.
At least I think so. Unless someone else stole it.
Yeah. Well, mid lane. G's got to be a little bit careful. Misha is there. They have Static Storm as well. Level 6 is online, and I think that... Ooh, Slayer. Good decision there to make sure that they keep G from getting caught.
I think even if he gets caught there, it's so difficult to actually bring him down.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Like, he has pressed the attack as well as the treads. He's sitting at a comfortable 1400 life.
Yeah. Yeah, that might have been too much. End up going for it. So, big items that are coming online. Also, big level 6s. We're gonna wait a long time, I guess, for G to get into a Blink Dagger eventually.
It would be nice to see him with some dual damage, but can't have it all.
Silent drops down a ward, realizes there's people there. They are going to break the smoke, and now Spartak forced to retreat. He's just walking back and forth. Not sure what he wants to do.
I think they want to pressure this PL, but just not enough information. Feeling a little scared here. This ward kind of sees everything too. As Vega not going to have any issues dealing with this attempt.
Yeah. Charge up top. Another one. All right, Chuvash is on point. That was well done. He didn't even have a ward over there spotting it.
Yep. Whenever you see those kind of stuns, you kind of just wonder, like, are they just farming with it? Did they get lucky, or is he just that good?
I'm sure that he timed that out. Oh, there's no way he didn't. Right?
Sometimes you get lucky. Sometimes you're just like doing a farming crush, and you're like, hey, oh hey, there's a spear breaker right here.
Radiant's bottom tower is
So
under
that
attack.
angle gives him so little time to react.
Yeah.
It's a level 3 charge too, so it's not exactly slow.
Yeah. Fair enough. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, people are capable of it.
Will you?
Radiant's
I'll
bottom
throw out a
tower
lance
is
there.
under
Keep on
attack.
farming for himself. Is
Dire's
about
top
to have
tower is
Diffusal
under
Blade.
attack.
And in the meantime, Vega going to be able to secure themselves a tower while this is going on. So everything kind of going well for them here. Likewise, though, Spartak is going to be able to take down the bottom tier 1 tower. It's 1,000 gold lead, right around 2,000 experience.
Looks like Vega are just playing it very, very patiently. They're gonna wait for the blink dagger on Legion. Legion's about 1,200 gold away, and I think PL does have the defusal now, so he's pretty ready to fight. I think just by having this defusal, he's got more than enough to contribute.
And I know that it's tough right now for like Spartak because they don't have the blink dagger up on Slardar yet. But
Slayer.
Yeah, this is what they think they need to do. Oh, charge away though, and he is going to get glimpsed back. That should be the death of him. I feel like they need to find these kills with the Disruptor Glimpse and Static Storm up.
This will do nice.
Probably like G would be the highest priority target if you could get him, but it's still fine just going after the other guys.
That was a little greedy from Slayer. He really wanted to finish his level 6, but unfortunately gets caught before he could do so.
And he is going to head in now.
Fortune.
Feel you. Farming it up as the Spirit Breaker charges out. We'll have to cancel that on BZZ. Meanwhile, Afterlife, as well as wonderful Silent up in the top lane. They have level 6 available. So if they wanted to, they could go for some type of like a vacuum into Ice Wall or Ice Blast play, but might be a little bit too much of a reach.
I'm very surprised Afterlife doesn't. He's completely ignoring the boots. He's gonna go play without boots.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Who needs boots, man?
That explains why he has an extra level of Surge. Normally, you just see Darkseers go for at most 2 levels of Surge when they're up against a lot of damage in the offlane, but he ends up going with 3 levels. Not gonna have the wall replica at this level, so doesn't need the boots.
Yeah.
The Surge.
Oh, it's just Prophet revealing himself right next to the Legion Commander, and she is going to back up. He is also going to TP away. Passive Dota. That's the name of this one. Nobody wants to do anything. Is there a team that you feel like this favors? Hello? Steven? Oh no. Has he disappeared? Aosin!
Worthy tribute.
Alright. You still there, buddy? Alright, we're gonna do solo cast until we hear back from Steven. Hopefully he comes back soon. But otherwise, I would be very sad.
Hello,
Alright.
test.
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, looks like we're back. My internet cut out for a moment.
Oh, okay. The classic.
Yeah.
Aosin has reconnected to the game. Trash.aosin.
I'm still a notable player, guys.
Yeah, that's right. I'm tagged up as Trash.lyrical as well, actually. I think I am still.
But unfortunately, you don't show up on the list.
I don't show up? Did you kick me? Did I
No,
get kicked
like-
from Team Trash?
I didn't kick you, but you don't show up on the list. You know when the rosters are being updated, and it shows
okay.
you like who shows up on what team. Yeah,
I need to do
because
that.
you haven't played a single official game. Oh, mid lane,
Oh
Silent.
my god.
Radiant's
Well, that was
Yeah.
sad, but
is under
the wraparound could be coming now. They get the duel onto the Disruptor, a
you got
long
glimpsed.
duration duel. Somehow, someway, it ends up working out. They don't get the duel damage, but they do end up finding the kill.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
That
Dire's
glimpse
top
was
tower has
very
fallen.
well timed. It prevented him from getting the dual damage, which really sucks for G. He really wants some damage here.
Oh my god! How does that
not
thing
connect? Yeah, how did that not connect? That it looked like he was pretty much like on his ass.
Yeah. No such luck. Mid lane now, though, they are TPing in, and they have Static Storm still. If they want to come in to fight this, it looks like they're going to start walking in. Treants moving there, but they suddenly give up. Don't want to end up going for it. Probably for the best, even though Afterlife was showing bottom. And he actually didn't have a TP either.
The seeds of fortune.
Vega managed to take the tier 1, and G, he's about to hit level 15 and does have the blink. Oh, they smoked.
Yeah.
G can't be happy about that. He's like, dude, 1 creep, 30 damage.
Yeah,
that's, this guy's okay. He's got a bounty rune. This is okay.
Okay. But it's going to be right underneath the ward. Did they ping it? They ping it immediately.
Oh, they ping it.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's...
See, it's the little things, you know? It all adds up.
Yep. They ran away immediately. It's got to be so frustrating. Slardar, going to take a moment, talk about stuff. So the other thing is, like, when I look at this Hero Legion, I always feel like it's so great to get early dual damage, start your snowball rolling. If you end up having a lot of farm, is that still like sort of a similar type of thing where you can still get that snowball rolling even without the dual victories?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's like still pretty early. Couple dual wins here and there, it helps, but I mean, if you look at his farm and his build, he is going to kill whoever he duels.
Yeah.
You saw how fast that Disruptor died. Even with a full-length glimpse, he still managed to run back all the way and then almost killed him before the duel ended. That's how much damage he does.
Well, counter smoke now. As I take a drink of water, BZZ possibly looking for an opening. This PL would be mincemeat. And they are going to find him. Press the attack. Not enough. Sonic Wave, not enough. He is going to be pulled back in, though, and killed off. At the end of the day, it is too much damage.
He ate every single silence.
Yeah. Silence. 3-4 ultimates used. Yeah, that's rough. Granted, one of those ultimates is Corrosive Haze, but it's the thought that counts.
Silent was the instant D ward. Always feels good.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to see a second Orchid coming out of Yoku now, so there's 2 Orchids on the field. One on Queen of Pain, one on the Furion. Totaling up 3 silences now. If you disrupted her ulti. It's going to be annoying trying to get spells off with Vega.
Yeah, and like that's the thing is that even though it, you know, in theory, Legion should be able to win all these duels, they're not actually like setting up kills that well on Vega Squadron. It feels like the movement around the map has been either really good by Spartak or somewhat lackluster by Vega. But whatever the case is, they're not hitting on these marks. And maybe this is the turnaround here that could happen. As Misha is standing up here by the shrine, do they walk forward and see him?
Oh, the first duel.
There it is. Well done. Walks just inside of range of that ward there, and they're able to find the kill.
But they know Afterlife's by himself because of this. Oh, the Blink Dagger from Chuvraj.
Yeah. Mech, TP, possibly. Oh, God. That was really close. But now the charge comes out. They're going to go mid as well.
The Orchid Pop was just too much for him to handle. 14 damage on DG now. Maybe this is the beginning of the LC carry. Uh-oh. PL?
Yeah, they're charging in. They are going to break the Orchid, though. The second Orchid comes in. Ice Blast as well. It's not going to be enough to find the kill onto BZZ, and in fact, it's not going to be to find the kill onto anybody. The exception of Vega Squadron, as they are falling apart there. 3 dead across the map.
The power of the silences, that is so frustrating to play against. I'm pretty sure Aloha was like, don't worry, I'm okay. And then he's like, wait, I'm silenced. And then, wait, I'm still okay. And then he gets silenced again because They just chain orchided him, and they even dropped the static storm on him. This PL just had no way out. Oh no, jeez.
Yeah, he wanted to go in, but now Blink Dagger. It's actually about to be off cooldown again, but he can't get in there in time. And BZZ picks up the Aegis. Time to shrine. Time to party.
A gift from the Tempest of Battle.
The value shrine. Everyone's full.
Yeah. How's this Ancient Apparition doing for farm? Silent. He is going for the drums, trying to stay alive in whatever way he possibly can. We also are getting close to the Guardian Greaves for Afterlife. Looks like he has enough for it right now, and it's going to be brought out. So that's a decent answer for the Orchid. I don't know. I feel like also the Legion with the BKB, it might be another good good answer as the game goes on later and later.
Bottom lane Slayer farming a little too far out.
Yeah.
They do commit the ulti though.
It's worth it. Yeah, his life for an ultimate. Why not? Particularly with the Aegis on him, because now they can't like sort of push high ground as much, I don't think, or at least like as easily take down all the other tier 1 towers.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Well, they're gonna get this tier 2 for sure.
Yeah.
I think it's okay. They don't really care. Even without the Quap ulti, I don't think Vega wanna fight into them anyways. They want to wait for the Manta on the PL. They want to wait for the Greaves. Oh, they already have the Greaves. They want to wait for the BKB on the LC so that all of their cores have a way to break the silences, because there's just way too many of them right now.
Yeah. And I guess then also, do you feel like Spartak has to find a lot and get stuff done with these silences before those answers come out? Do you think that they've done enough already to put them in a good position?
I want to say that they probably need a little more. But I could be wrong. I feel like they're definitely doing pretty good right now.
Yeah. I mean, they're winning, but
Terrorblade has his Dragonlance Manta working towards that BKB as well now, so he's got his core items in terms of just mid-game carry damage.
I guess that's the thing, is like thinking about it, they kind of need the silences to catapult them to that next level of items and before the Vega Squadron have an answer for all of it. And well, the silence comes out there onto the Spirit Breaker. Maybe though a setup for a big counter kill. Legion just going to throw out the press the attack. They still want to wait, and G will continue to farm.
I think this might be a game where Darkseer should consider Lotus Orb instead of Solar Crest, I think.
Okay.
I think Lotus Orb is probably more high priority than some of the other utility items for this game. If you want to get rid of the silences and you want to get rid of the corrosive haze as well.
Spirit Breaker's building towards one himself. It's going to be a long time for him, but that is something to keep our eyes on also.
Yeah. I mean, he's playing like super greedily right now. He's been feeding for the past few minutes, but he's just pushing out lanes, so he's going to get some farm eventually.
Yeah.
You definitely want it on your Darkseer since he's actually like a core.
Right.
Because there's just so many uses for this game. You can even prevent Sunder from happening. Which is a big deal.
A is going to get his 90 GPM or 60 GPM talent as well. And as the game progresses, it does feel like the more they're able to stall it out, the better it will be late game for Vega Squadron. I guess that being said, it is still scary going against the TV in the late game. How does that matchup work with PL?
I think PL should beat Terrorblade. Because, I mean, Terrorblade just doesn't have the AoE clear, right? So once a PL is on top of you and he makes a bunch of illusions, you really can't fight into him.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
But that's kind of where the other two heroes come in. You can go for the Mjolnir on the Nature's Prophet. He already does have the Maelstrom. And as Queen of Pain gets more levels, then you kind of make Mjolnir as well on the Queen of Pain. Maybe Shiva's Guard later on so that you have a ton of AoE clear for the Fatal Lancer.
Well, Ice Blast going to come in now. Hit a lot of Spartak. Meanwhile, the PL is pushing mid, but they realize that Smoke Gank was not going to work out. And in fact, it's all of Spartak that's up here in the top lane. So they lose a tier 2 tower for basically nothing. And with these treants that are moving around, getting good vision all around the map, Spartak, they're just going to back out and do the same thing again in the mid lane.
Oh, Arc
Maybe.
Gets caught out.
This is a big one. If they can find this kill and the Ice Blast to follow, they don't even have it anymore, but it doesn't matter. They get the winner.
G not taking any chances. He's going to use his BKB for that one. Aegis does run out as well. This might be the moment Vega was waiting for. They have their core items now. They have ways to break the silence, and Terrorblade is dead right now, so it should be at least a tier 2 tower, I believe.
Yeah. Okay. G, BKB off cooldown, 40 seconds away. Afterlife has those greaves. He's just waiting behind, so that way he can come in case there's a static storm. But he's actually going to run back home.
Oh, Spartak, they're smoked up. They might run into each other here, and Terrorblade's about to revive.
Where's Darkseer? Why is he running away? Why is Darkseer not here? Sonic Wave, it comes out. They're going to be able to catch on to the real you, and he is starting to fall very rapidly. Ice Blast from far away is going to do a good bit of damage. But they're going to lose a whole hell of a lot of heroes here. They don't lose the Legion Commander. I don't know if that was a call for Darkseer to leave or what, but
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I felt like maybe they could have taken that fight if he was there.
Maybe kill the courier. I think he just killed the courier. I think it's the most highest priority.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Well done. Oh, static or connect field.
Ooh, that was so close. Just a little bit off the mark. You don't have vision.
Radiant's middle tower.
I think if he placed it a little bit higher, he would have had vision.
All right, Silent does see the Queen of Pain here, and Quappa's going to think she's safe for a second longer than she actually is. Can Legion get here in time, walking in? Ah, nope. Too far.
AC is the next item of choice for G. I think it is definitely the right choice here. Armor is the name of the game. BKB is now finished on Terrorblade, or was it actually? I think
it was on the courier.
Recipe was on the courier. Yeah. Okay. So that kind of hurts. Gonna have to wait. I don't think you want to fight without the BKB on your Terrorblade.
They're setting up on G, but they don't realize that Afterlife is here as well. Pops the BKB, turns to fight this maybe. The vacuum wall back onto 2. Caught Yoku. That might be enough right there with the Ice Blast follow through. They kill him off.
So fast. Surge.
Slayer can't quite get there in time.
Oh, that's kind of interesting. G took the moment of proc champ. I thought he would have taken the 7 armor for sure.
Huh. Yeah, so now it goes up to, what is that? Is it at 35% or does it go up to 45? I can't remember if this tooltip updates or not.
I can't remember either. It feels like it's 35 to begin with, but I could be wrong.
Charge through, vacuum into it. They caught him, but the big old static storm, it's down. Do they have the follow-up? Sonic Wave is there. They're all gonna die. Oh, Afterlife, run away. Your heart's content. Can they kill him off? It looks like the answer is most assuredly. Oh, that was a big static storm. If they caught themselves a Legion as well, G, run away. They've got eyes. Immediately press the attack off. The chase is there. It's already a 1,200 gold swing. He's just going to try and kill him off there, but the stun is out.
Oh, and what a great glimpse.
That was, again, a very good play by Misha.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, it does start at 25. It's added on there.
Okay. So it does start at 30 or 25, and now it's up to 35% chance.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's more than 217%.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No response. I love it.
What?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm just done. Somewhere. All right. PLS kind of thinking that he might have gone for an Aghanim Scepter this game against the TB, but instead opting to go for the Heart. So they're lacking a little bit of wave clear in some ways.
How come people don't like the Aghanim Scepter PL?
I don't know,
like
man.
The
Do you like it? Do you build it?
I build it, yeah. I mean, I'm bad, but I mean, I like it. It's fine. Oh, Yoku.
Alright.
Oh, he got the silent off in time. This is not going to be a kill.
Yeah, it looks like he will get away from that one. And brought down below threshold. Nope. He's living. He is living.
That was...
Whoa!
Yeah, you want some lag? Have some lag.
Whoa! Did you hear that sound? I was wondering, like, why is my computer... It feels a little choppy, and now I'm realizing it's because there's like a billion gazillion illusions. That actually is something, though. I didn't realize how good that is against PL. It, like, almost instantly clears all the illusions. They will kill off the AA here, it looks like. And the silence comes out onto silent. He is going to drop.
The silent comes out onto silent.
Yeah. And Spirit Breaker just charging in right there. Definitely wants to cancel that one. They should be able to take down Roshan, no problem here.
Oh my god, that double damage. Look how much damage it does.
Yeah. That's pretty nuts. It is dropping rather rapidly.
Alright.
Roshan has fallen.
Oh, they gave the Aegis to the Terribly. Interesting.
Yeah.
Actually, I think that makes sense. If you get AA blasted, then you can't cheese, so. Queen of Pain, not gonna be as scared.
Alright, so 9-20. Spartak has been looking good over the past couple minutes, just dominating this game to the tune of almost a 10,000 experience lead and around 8,000 net worth.
Just wait till the Lotus Orbs come out.
Yeah. Alright.
Actually, I don't even know if that's enough, but I think it'll be...
better, at least.
Much better. Yeah, it'll make their fighting a lot easier.
Also have a hard on PL. It's going to be pretty hard to kill him.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Alright.
attack.
Only 50 dual damage on LC. I would say at this point it is definitely not enough. Oh, whoa. Is this a free dual kill? Or is it just a
Oh,
bait?
he went to run away. They don't want to do it. They're too afraid.
They're very scared. Which is definitely the right choice. They don't see anyone else on the map.
Alright, a little pause here.
I like how everyone in chat also shares your feeling on the reflection sound on more than 10 units.
Yeah, we have the 2-minute delay, so we get to see all the delayed reactions when that happens. 17. God, look at this net worth lead right now, though. Like, these heroes up top here, they got it. They're on it. PL is the only one that's really keeping up with them. Everybody else is at least about an item behind. The unfortunate part, too, is that I don't know if they really have the tools to kill off these Terrorblade illusions now. Like, they're not insignificant. They're big. You got Dragonlance. You've got, you know, one of these ultimate orbs. He's also bringing in the rest of the pieces of his Lincoln Sphere, so he's not going to be dueled. I feel like if the game continues at this pace, unless something changes radically, Spartak are going to get away with game number 1.
Yeah, I think so too. They have more than enough when it comes to dealing with the Phantom Lancer. Even with Heart, I don't think his illusions are going to be strong enough to deal with the AoE damage from Spartak. You know, you have the Veil Queen of Pain with the Shiva's Guard already, so just between the Shiva and the Scream, it almost kills off an illusion, I'm pretty certain.
Yeah. They take a lot of damage, those illusions. 500%, so... You know, you got 3,000 damage. It's really going to take what, then? I'm not going to do this math right now.
It's close.
Yeah. It's almost there with the Scream. Certainly with the Sonic Wave, but with the Shiva's Guard and, yeah, the Scream, it's probably kaput.
Just need like 1 or 2 right clicks from the Nature's Prophet and all the illusions should be going down, especially since he's about to finish his Mjolnir.
Yeah. Well, maybe if he gets into... Do you think it's worth it to go Ags after bots for Aloha?
Probably not. I think you want to go for more of a fighting build. Maybe Butterfly afterwards.
I'm just thinking, though, like, I got the magical damage. Ags might give that, like, even if it's just a little bit of extra, like, HP. You know what I mean? It might put him over the top of the edge. I don't know. Maybe not.
I mean, if that was the case... Oh, they CG. Oh, no.
Okay, BKB popped, but he still is taking so much damage from this, and Nowhere really left to go. He can try and get out of there. It's not going to happen. That is real bad.
Feels very bad.
All right, this is potentially going to be a buyback.
Yeah, look at all these treants. And then you got the Terrorblade marching down. You got the Aegis on the Terrorblade still. Oh, but he's going to send his treants.
Vacuum. All right. They spooked him. Did some damage there with the the Overwhelming Odds. Still there, Lincoln Sphere. It's about to be popped. Able to Manta dodge away from that one. Dealing a lot of damage here. Down on the bottom as well. They're trying to keep back the creeps. Arc has already taken down the tower. His Lincoln Sphere. It's back off of cooldown now. And they're going to have to suffice with just tier 1, but they jump forward. Okay. Found themselves a duel, and that's going to be a win.
Radiant's bottom
Never trust a tree. What a line.
I'm surprised that Yoku let himself get caught out like that. Very uncharacteristic, in my opinion. He was like low ground daytime in the middle of the in the front of Radiant base. Tried to TP out.
Yeah.
So Vega gets something at least. Just a little bit. Definitely not the greatest, but at least they don't leave empty-handed.
Yeah.
G did have to buy back for that.
We also do actually have the AC that's going to be completed for the Legion in a little while as well. And that's like almost in a way like a damage-y type item for PL, sort of. Would you agree?
I think it would be considered somewhat minor for him at least. It's great survivability for everyone, gives everyone a bit more damage when it comes to physical damage, but most of it is just to give themselves more armor.
Yeah.
But it definitely helps LC when it comes to damage output. Just to give your PL a little bit of attack speed as well, but definitely don't consider it as much of a... I think Vlad's would actually add more damage overall. One Lotus Orb is complete though.
Yeah. The long road that it's been. That's a decent pickoff. All right, well done.
This is the fight they're looking for.
Real you thought about it, thinking about it. Wanted to go for it. Okay, Reflection is out. Hitting himself continually. And propagating illusions as well. What is happening?
This is going to be annoying.
Oh, man. That's actually really hard to deal with. That's really annoying.
It's funny because the reflection images can't be targeted, but they can spawn illusions.
OS Frog. That's all I gotta say. So here's the question now. For Legion, do you go in this game for the 40 dual damage?
Personally, I wouldn't, but maybe they need it at this point. Like, they need him to do the damage.
I thought I just heard a BKB somewhere.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
I'm gonna look real quickly through them, see if they're any on cooldown. Doesn't look like it. Okay, hold on. Yeah, okay, never mind. I'm done. I'm sorry.
I'm done. You're not even playing.
Radiant's top shrine is under attack.
I know. I meant I was done as in like I'm done looking through it. I was not that kind of I'm done. But I can see how you take it that way. All right, big movement here. Silent gonna lay down one of these wards. They scan forward, spot out Misha. Quick and easy dual win. If they wanted to go for it, they will be able to find him. And he is gone. Now Arc pops the Metamorphosis. Vacuumed up to the high ground. Okay, maybe an opening here. Already dead, but a good crunch comes in. The Sonic Wave as well. Do they have enough damage to burst through these guys? He's also gonna have a Sunder afterwards. G realizes he's in for a penny, in for a dollar. Needs to get the hell out of there though. And they will be able to escape for the moment. Maybe another opening here in a second if they can break that Lincoln's. It's already down. But they need to wait for Duel to be off cooldown. That's 20 seconds away. Yeah, they're just going to get out. So 2-for-2 exchange with Duel victory going to Vega.
I think that's great for Vega because they managed to get a Metamorphosis out of Terrorblade. And they only lost 2 supports. I mean, there's 2 supports on the other side as well, but Vega are very far behind right now, so these kind of trades definitely favoring them.
Yeah. And now a DD there as well for the PL. Looking to get a little bit frisky and take away their Ancients. See if anybody wants to show their face. I'm sure Loha would be more than happy to start beating a little ass.
The seeds are formed.
At the 40-minute mark, double rune spawning, and still around a 12k net worth lead, but the experience gap is starting to be made up a little bit.
G is finally finished with the AC. Coming up on the 25 and see what he ends up taking.
I feel like this is one of those games that could last for a while longer, so in those instances, I always feel like that plus 40 dual damage is so good. But I get what you're saying too. Like with so many silences, it also press the attack is amazing.
I see what he decides on. I don't think the dual damage is going to be worth it.
Yeah.
He's barely getting duels like occasionally enough.
He keeps on finding the disruptor though.
That's true.
All right, charge in. Oh, I thought that I were going to find Chubash, but he was Shadow Bladed. Just managed to get away.
Endurance run.
All right, Scotty now done for the Terrorblade. How do they deal with this guy? Like, I'm trying to figure out what way they kill him. It feels like it has to be a duel, but by the same token, I don't even know if they have enough damage to kill him in the duration of a duel.
I don't think so. I think they do, only if he doesn't BKB.
Okay.
And the scary thing is, like, he's still holding on to a 9-second BKB, so he's not really worried about magic damage.
Yeah.
He's also got a fair amount of protection on his team. Slardar, as well as a Disruptor, both of these heroes can turn a fight around very quickly, as well as a Nature's Prophet, who does have Sprout. You could keep an LC out or a PL out. So yeah, I definitely agree with you there. It's going to be a really hard time. They're going to have a very hard time trying to take down this Terrorblade until somehow they manage to get him to BKB enough times that it's shorter duration.
And look at the way that they've been moving these Terrorblade illusions around the map too. It's like, it's not just that they're, they have the items that allow these heroes to be tanky, but they're also making sure that, like with the gem on Slardar, they're never in a position where they take a bad fight. So like, I don't know. This is looking really, really good right now for Spartak. It's going to take some Herculean efforts from Vega, and looks like the movement now is into the jungle. They map out where the Legion Commander just was, as it looks like G is going to head up to the north, maybe? I don't have a shrine here.
Middle barracks are under attack.
AC is up on the Nature's Prophet as well. They're looking really
G.
strong.
Oh, run away!
His blink.
Trying to get out of there. BKB pop to make the escape, and it looks like that will happen. No chance of a bash.
Man, if he got bashed there, I would actually feel sad for him if he got bashed.
Oh, yeah. Well, looks like we might have another relatively longish game on our hands here. And he does go for the dual damage. All right. Let's see it,
They're
G.
in for the long haul.
Yeah. I'm so excited. It's like my favorite thing about Legion Commander games is like getting the ridiculous dual damage late in the end.
I've seen LCs get to such ridiculous numbers, but then they still like don't do anything.
Breaking smoke. They didn't have detection.
But they still caught him.
Okay, nice start. They're going to be able to blow him up here. Chubash, is he going to fall? They're trying to run away with the rest of everybody. Nice press the attack to keep that AA alive, and they end up blowing up the Slardar. Not bad.
Well, that was pretty much Chubash throwing away his life to make space for his team to finish Roshan safely. Didn't lose the gem as well, so all things considered, I think Spartak should be happy with that.
Yeah. Quap found herself a silent, but he is going to TP away. Nope. See you later, buddy. And he's dead for 60 with no buyback.
Is it enough?
That's a good point. I'm not sure. Feels like it could be tough. Maybe you don't even need to be worried about anything as Arc now. Like, you have Aegis, you got Metamorphosis, there's no AA. But they don't have their Quap with them.
He has Boost of Travel.
Pushed. Okay. The charge is going onto BZZ. He has the spell Lifesteal, though. Yeah, and either they saw that or just decided that it wasn't going to work, and they back out. Slardar is here, looking to open up onto G. Able to get the first hit bash. Good bit of damage. BKB pop, turn around, run away. Although I don't know if that's going to do it. G is in trouble here. Press the attack, still in trouble. The rest of his team is not there to help him. Does have buyback, but they're going to force it now. Now down bottom lane. AA Blast going to connect onto Arc. Can they break through that Linken's? The Sunder is already there. There's the Static Storm. BKB is popped. Linken's is down for 1 more second, and Arc is just going to make the rotation top. Nature's Prophet is taking this lane as well. It is all falling apart for Vega Squadron. Maybe a vacuum wall play here could come out, but they just don't have enough, and they're going to be able to jump forward, find the duel, but already their base is under so much fire. I don't know if it's going to end up working out for them. Afterlife, vacuum, catches onto Arc, slowed down yet again. My computer breaks, and so too do the hopes and dreams, possibly of Vega. Can they get out of there on Arc? It's going to end up going down at least once. Does he have Sunder 3 seconds away? When he gets back up, he should be fine, and Yoku's doing it. They need to come back and defend against this. Now they're going to glimpse back in that Legion Commander left completely alone. Pops the BKB for the 2nd time in this fight. That's going to be mega creeps as everybody ends up going down. There is no way to stop this. Vega Squadron just did not have the answers.
Ratting every game. And with that, Yoku, he throws away his life twice, but they get Megas because of it.
And I think that there is still ways that they end up coming back in this. Like, Mega Creeps is not the end, but like, it's not as bad as it was last game for Empire. We can put it that way, at least. I think that the difference is they don't have as many ways to clear creep waves yet, but it's also not as like horrendous of a split pushing lineup as they had before. Would you disagree?
I mean, Empire definitely had a better Megas lineup. Oh, they're going all in. All right, here we go. This is it.
Let's see if they can deal with it. Queen of Pain is down bottom lane, though, and already going to start to pressure this out.
Because Sven is like the king of
Mega. God. My ears, they're falling out. Jumping forward here. Quap is still ratting. They've only got 1 shot at this. Trying to stop them from going in any further. There's going to be the jump forward, and, well, unfortunately, that is a hell of a lot of damage. And BKB pop, turning to fight. Can they do anything here at all? They have broken the Linken's. They can go for it and get him. Duel, is it going to be there? No! Where's the duel? He had the Linken Sphere already down, and now they get it off. Oh, no. All right, it's all falling apart. This should be it.
It's not over yet. It's not over. They're fine. They're fine. It's not over
what are you talking about? He's going to jump forward and try and do it?
He's fine.
Maybe? Okay, actually, all right, they are going to be able to get it. I didn't believe, but they buy back now. Terrorblade is there, but it doesn't matter really. Tier 4 is going down. BZZ doing the damage. They get a lane of racks.
Going for it.
Yeah, they're coming back in now.
Afterlife needs help. Oh, Furion's here too.
Yeah, this is really, really bad. Legion Commander's there. They can't stop it, though. The damage is too much. They have overwhelming odds, but he's getting sprouted. They're taking the game, and it is over. Vega Squadron will lose game 1. Spartak coming on strong in this one. Hopefully none of those heroes get picked again, because I don't think my computer can handle it.
I think they just completely... I'm surprised they kind of like just gave up at the end and they didn't even fight it out, because Afterlife just went AFK. He just ran to the top lane.
Yeah, that was tough. I don't know. Thoughts on that one? What you expect to see in game number 2? Things that could potentially be changed?
Things that could potentially be changed? I'm pretty sure no one wants to play against the Nature's Prophet anymore.
Yeah,
I think that's the start.
That hero is so annoying to play against. I felt like G did a good job on the Legion Commander mid, and maybe just like not having enough wave clear in general.
I mean, I think he did fine, but I think the problem was mostly due to the fact that they didn't really do much with it. Like, he had farm, he farmed a lot, but that was it, right? He bought items, but just kept farming with it. And by the time he finished the Blink Dagger, they failed multiple ganks, and then they kind of went back into the farming mode, and then because of that, they gave Spartak a lot of time to just build up these core items on the Queen of Pain, the Nature's Prophet, as well as the TB, to the point where they just couldn't fight into them anymore. They even gave space to the Slardar to farm up the Blink Dagger as well, which is something I don't really recommend. It's a problem when you have to deal with the Blink Slardar at a very early time.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gents, we will be back in just a little while. Game number 2 around the corner. Vega Squadron versus Spartak Esports. Don't go anywhere. Leo, God, I almost said Lerosin. That would have been bad. You still there with me, by the way?
I'm here.
You just were letting me go for it. Just digging my grave and just like pounding my face into the hole even further.
Lerosin. That's like probably the worst way you can combine our names.
I think so. What's another way? Let's see. My first name's Gabe. You're Steven.
No, I'm telling you, lyrical trash.
Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, everybody. Have yourselves a good one. We'll be back in just a few with game number 2.